Hello, everybody. Welcome back to an episode of College Football 26 Dynasty. We're back here. The last episode didn't make too big changes, and I think I'm just going to continue doing that. Just kind of coming in here and playing our games and whatnot, and then we'll kind of go with the wind as it goes if I need to change anything wise. But everything's looking good. Our offense is looking good, and team's looking good overall, so I'm pretty happy with it. So we're just going to play our game, our big game against Florida International. That's a good one. That's the one we were anticipating for in last episode. So we're here. Um, I think we're at home. I think that was another. Oh, they're at home, but in Florida, kind of crazy. But as always, I'll be doing the offensive snaps only for at least most of the game, just to try to keep traditional. I'm an offensive coordinator. Try to do that, for the whole series. So if you're more interested on both sides of the ball, in football in general, maybe I would recommend you go watch the Madden 26 franchise. So that's kind of like I do defense and offense there a little bit, but that's why I kind of made these two series, just kind of balance it out a little bit with football. And let me see here. I'm just gonna do continue play options, all offense. But yeah, that's why I kind of flip flop. I might be doing some other sports series, like maybe like NHL, maybe a little bit, because I do want to do NHL. Just don't want to know if I want to buy all the new like sports games and whatnot. Now some of them can get expensive, but I guess we'll see. But I do want to try to branch out outside of football, like saying maybe I know I did NBA before. I kind of let that drop off, but I think maybe it would be more fun if I did like an NHL franchise or whatever. I'm not quite sure what it's called, NHL 26 now they have out, but I don't know how much different it is. But that could be something. If you guys want to see it, comment down below. And doing good, getting a first down here, offense looking good. Yeah, I mean if that's something you're interested in to branch out like other franchise series or whatever you'd call it, I guess franchise type series outside of Madden and college football, I would be interested to do it. Like I said, I did try it a little bit with. Oh dear, that was almost bad. Not paying attention talking, but um, I did do it earlier in the channel's days with 2K, but then that kind of fell off. I didn't discontinue that series, but I mean, maybe I could get back on it like a new 2K. I don't know. Maybe I could try, but that's more of a future thing. But whatever, if you guys are interested in, just leave a comment down below. All right, third and inches. I gotta lock in here. I was trying to just think about other plans for sports series. All right, that was pretty easy. As we wind down the first quarter, and we got one of our linemen injured. That's not good. I'm gonna have to take a look at some of our injuries in the menu when we're done here and evaluate that on the O line. All right, let's end off the first quarter with a good one. I'm gonna take a launch. That might be my fault. Oh, did he hold on? He held on. Sometimes you take a gamble and it pays off in the end of the day. And I'll just continue on here with the offensive snaps. Still up 7-3, so pretty good for an away game. This is a highly anticipated game for us going early into the season, so we're doing pretty good. And we're 2-1. I was thinking about simming the season ahead a little bit, but I kind of want to be genuine with it. I want to be genuinely like taking our own time, and I might sim the season a little bit, but that might be next episode. I don't know. We'll see. Comment. Leave a comment of whatever you guys really want to see. If you want me to sim the season ahead a little bit, if you think that's a good idea, or you would rather see me play every little game, kind of like Madden. I know I sim a little bit there, but whatever you guys want. Always take comments in the preference. Or comment preferences, I should say. Alright, I've been talking a lot. I'm just going to try to lock in here, make some good offensive plays. That might be the only way to run. I don't know. I mean, we didn't lose yardage on that one, so I mean, that was not so bad. Oh dear. Alright. Well, at least it wasn't an official stack. Still 3rd and 9. I've actually never been to Florida International Stadium, like in college football. I've never seen it, so it's interesting. There's a lot of teams, though, you could go over, like. No, I haven't seen a lot of the team stadium. There's a lot of them. I'll punt it. I'm going to be responsible and punt it. I mean, if we go into halftime up 3. Well, I guess technically 4, but I could deal with that. I don't want to be too greedy on offense because that's when problems solve. I'm trying to do the right thing, and we're still up 7-3, winding down the second quarter. So yeah, college football, compared to Madden, I like this series because it's a little bit more fast-paced, a little bit more chill, kind of like I've said before, more chill schedules and whatnot. So it's more of a chill time. That's what I'm kind of trying to experiment with this series, particularly like just with doing offensive snaps only and stuff like that. So as compared to Madden, this is a little bit more traditional. But yeah, just trying to balance it out, trying to experiment a little bit. That's just with my channel stuff in general. On the channel doing trying to experiment with different things. So very excited, especially in this new year. That was a bad throw. I want to be responsible here again and punt. I kind of blew that drive for us. I wasn't really paying attention, trying to talk to you guys. But yeah, just more experimentation stuff, experiments and videos and whatnot. Wait, let me try to. Oops. Coming this year. I kind of got off topic, but. And then they scored. I let them score, so maybe we could get one more big play before halftime. I mean, we have 2 timeouts. I got it really locked in here. Hang on. Oh dear. Oh, it's not looking good. They got good coverage on us. I'll take a timeout. Wonder if we're ever going to go up like against a big top-rated school. That would be a huge game if we could, like Penn State or like some of the top-rated teams up in college football. Excuse me. I wonder, yeah, like one of the bigger teams. Take a timeout here. I don't think there's much left for us here. It'll have to be a legitimate Hail Mary. Unless we can get up and spike the ball real quick and get a quick field goal. We will see. I'm going to try to launch it downfield. That would be clutch if we got that. That would be clutch. I mean, I know it's 3rd and inches, but running the ball wouldn't get us really anywhere. 6 seconds left. It's going to have to be another shot. Going for square, going for square. He caught it. Almost. Dang it. I thought for sure he would be catching that. But I mean, I guess it doesn't matter anyway. I don't know if they get the ball. I'm pretty sure they get the ball second half, so. I really don't want to lose this game, because if we won this game, it would be 3-1. That would be a great way to start off the season. We do get the ball. So I think it would be pretty big if we could get this, especially if we progress through the season, kind of take it one game at a time. So this could be a big win for us. I'm going to take a look at some other things. Might see in the season ahead this episode. I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, but let's just finish this game and I'll look at some menu things and logistics and whatnot. I got to stop taking those deep shots. I gotta start being more responsible with the ball. I was punting earlier and being responsible. Now I'm kind of throwing the ball away. I gotta do short passes like this one. And he fell down. I'm gonna do some hurry up, keep the momentum going, and make that a run. Just enough so we could get the first down, right? So like this. Maybe more. Maybe a lot more. See, I want to do those runs. Like I said, I want to develop the run game on our offense. And also call a good mix of plays like run plays and pass plays, maybe some trick plays in between, but man, our running back is great. We gotta develop him even more. And also for at least for coaching, there is scouting. I want to start getting into scouting a little bit more. I know that's a little bit more technical, but for this series, I want to get into like scouting players. Like that's something else I want to start doing as coach. So. More of the logistical part of it. Something else I was, kind of like experiment-wise with the series, like I was saying earlier. And we have another one of our linemen down, I believe. That's not good, especially as an offensive coordinator. Now it matters when you guys go down. Man, I hope they're like minor injuries and not anything crazy. I shouldn't have done that. That was in good coverage. Let's see, what does he have? A bruised hand. He can return soon, but his re-injury risk is high. I'm talking about being responsible. I'm going to substitute him. See, I don't want our guys to get even more hurt. And if we could find some temporary, as long as it's not any of the bigger guys, like I could take care of linemen. You can stockpile linemen, like, but, as long as it's not a running back or wide receiver or anything, quarterback, I think we could live some with some and good touchdown. But I think we could definitely live with some injured linemen. We could kind of backfill them, so should be no problem. So 14-6. Let's see if we can put this game away, especially if we could get a touchdown here. See if I can take a good shot. He's almost wide open, almost wide open. Wow. That was a big play. We needed that for sure. Especially if we get a touchdown here, like I was saying, that could definitely put him away. If I don't get too much here, I'm going to start running some run plays. Maybe if I could get... See, that's risky because... And another lineman injured. They're really putting my lineman down. That's really not good, but... I thought for a second it was my quarterback. He got hit kind of funny there. I mean, we could backfill linemen, but it's just like, I can't believe that everybody's getting injured so easily. Like, I don't have injuries higher on a certain... I mean, I have injuries on, but they're not like... A bruised knee. It says he will return soon, but it won't let me substitute him for anybody else, so... My linemen are just getting beat up. You'd think they'd be the tougher out of the bunch, but... And I guess they are on the front lines. It's kind of tough. Oh, dear. I'm just going to run him to see if I can get the first down. Classic blitz play. Maybe more, maybe touchdown. I think that might have just put him away. If we don't blow it on defense, we shouldn't. I'll leave it to the defensive coordinator, technically. Metaphorically. Hopefully, 16 seconds left. And they did score a touchdown, but I think they missed the extra point. Or no, I think that's because they had 3 before. I think they missed something. I don't know. I didn't look. Well, could have been interception. I'm just going to run it down getting into the fourth quarter. I'm not going to even risk another interception like that could have been. Hopefully we can get a first off this. Tell me if we get a first. Silver. He's doing good, and we have another one. Oh, this time it's Florida's guy. Man, everybody's getting injured. It must just be this field. It's like the MetLife turf in the NFL. Where everybody gets injured. NFL lore. Oh, dear. Oh, that was a pop out. This third quarter just doesn't seem to want to end. They want to hold it in the third. All these stoppages of play. Let's see if I could just run it out. This game might be closer than I had anticipated at first. We could take care of them in Florida, but this will be a big win for us if we could take it home. Well, maybe we could put them away, especially with another touchdown. I don't know. We just really need to hold true on both sides, offense and defense. Obviously, I know I can't control the defense. I mean, technically I could, I always say, magically, but that's a magic wall. I can always go over to defense and play it, but it's just like, I made myself an offensive coordinator. If I wanted to play defense, I would do defensive coordinator or regular head coach, but I thought it was pretty cool to stick to one side of the ball. I'll punt here. Well, maybe I won't punt. It's 4th and 1. I feel pretty confident. I know that's the suggestion, but this is why it's cool to be an offensive coordinator. You can make these kind of decisions, like specifically and tailor your playbook. That's why I thought it was cool in college football 26, but this is big here. This is wide open, wide open. Catch it! Catch it! Jump up a little bit, bro. That's not good. And they scored. It's 19-21. It's coming down straight to the wire. Oh my god. We kind of sold here, and I kind of sold myself. I shouldn't have went on 4th and 1. That probably wasn't too good. We need a touchdown here, otherwise... We also kind of need to run out the clock. So I'm going to run some mixed plays. And they have all 3 timeouts. So this is where offensive, it becomes important, because you got to kind of run... you got to get down the field and score, but I'm also trying to run out the clock. So I'm going to mix it up with maybe some run plays, maybe some short throws. I'm not going to like launch it downfield. I don't want to risk an interception. This is where you really want to be smart and like have an offensive coordinator in mind for sure. So that's a first down. Let me see if I could have some special runs, like some, design run plays. Like if we go deep in the run playbook. All right, should be a good one to run clock. Get straight through, hopefully. Yeah, see, that's what I want to do. I want to get deep in the playbook like this and do some special plays, tailored by me. It'd be pretty cool as offensive coordinator. This is what I was saying. It's so cool. I think I only have run plays for now. I don't know if I could change it. Oh, yeah, I think this is a pass play. Hopefully nobody jumps off sides like they normally do. Quick pass, quick pass, quick pass. Good, we needed that, we needed that. And they called timeout. So if we could get it to the 2-minute warning, because that's actually interesting, because they use one of their timeouts. Maybe I'm not even going to be thinking about a touchdown, because I could play this the right way, and I could really bleed them out of the clock, maybe. Touchdown could also help, because they're going to sweat us out before the 2-minute warning, I think. I mean, it is a close game. Suggestions say keep running the clock, but if we don't get this, I mean, maybe field goal territory. I think we could get. Trying to look. I mean, it'll be a long field goal, especially if our kicker's any good. I mean, I don't think they have any timeouts left, so I mean, that's good that they're out of timeouts. I mean, I don't have to settle for a field goal. And now they're out of timeouts, so if we get a first down, it could also be lucrative. And that's our first down. So we could really do a lot here after the 2-minute warning. I mean, we could run this thing pretty much down. Now that they have no more timeouts. And I think they'll still be within one score. Because if we score 21, that's going to be what? 26? When they get to 27, then they're within 8, I think. I'm doing my math correctly. So they still need at that point, would need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Just trying to scheme. See, this is a good game we ended up ourselves in, and this will be a big win. A lot on stake here. I know it'd be exciting here in Florida. Alright, I'm going to try to see if I can run as much clock as I can. I mean, we have options here. I mean, we can realistically run the clock, especially if we get a first down. I'm not going to risk too much throws. I'm just going to try to run it all the way out. They're saying QB kneel, so I think we're in there. So they kind of blew their own timeouts. I mean, I thought for sure they would end the clock run down because there is no way they could come back. So it was like accelerated clock, but that's a good win for us. I mean, we put that one away. I tell that specifically on that last drive. I think that was a good for me as O-line or offensive coordinator, I should say. But that was a good one. I like that. That was good. Good win. Now, like I was saying, I'm going to look at some more logistic stuff in the menu, but we definitely needed that win. Big win for us. And, I mean, I know half our O-line kind of got shook up, but, I mean, we can deal with that, I think. Like I said, it's easier to backfill linemen, not any more of the star players, so we are doing good. So, I think I'm going to sim ahead a little bit, like I was saying, and I like how I could kind of choose. Let's see here. Because I know for college football, I'm going to send to week 9. Okay? I'm going to kind of take a gamble on how our team, hopefully we can continue the good momentum. I'm going to send to week 9, and then from here on out, I'm going to just finish the rest of the season. But I'm going to kind of experiment and see how we do after I'm simming ahead a little bit. I'm going to sim ahead. I'm going to take a look at our players and our roster and whatnot. Maybe do some scouting, and we'll see how that goes. But week 9's not too crazy from where we are now, so I don't think too much would change. I guess we'll wait, but I don't think too much has changed. I want to see, I wonder what our, now we have an F championship contender, that's not good. What are we? Wait, so I think this one's at home. What are we, 3-3? That's not horrible. I mean, let me look at our schedule. Ever since we played Florida in that win, we won Florida, we lost a couple bye weeks thrown in there, lost. So we only played, what, like 2 games since Florida, and we lost both of them, and now we got Middle Tennessee tonight. And at home, that could be a good home game. Nothing too crazy happened. I mean, that's why I didn't want to send too crazy ahead. I just wanted to see kind of how it would go. So we got a good depth chart. So we got Zach Marker, and he's our QB, which is nice. But he's a senior, and he's really good. I mean, like Zach Marker, he's a good quarterback for us. But he's a senior, so he'll be graduating next year, which is interesting. Actually, well, I guess this technically current year, but I'm gonna redshirt anybody. Looking good here. Just trying to see about scouting wise. I know that's something you could do for a coach. I think somewhere here. Where am I? Coach Taryn Charger. Just looking at stuff. Because we do a Heisman watch. Let me take a look at this. This is all the logistical stuff I think I'm trying to get more into. Of course, Arch Manning. Coach contracts. I want to check my contract. I actually wonder. I think I'm only on a 1-year contract. And I got to win 4 games. So we're almost there. I mean, we're pretty good. I mean, I'm in the hot seat. My job security. I mean, we still have a good amount of the season to go, so that could always change. We got a goal to win 4 games, and I think I could win 4, and hopefully that helps with my contract. Um, Maybe I could do some XP stuff just to help us. I don't know if that would help. Coach abilities, that's looking good. Maybe you could unlock some offensive coordinator. Let's take a look at our injury report. Hopefully some of those guys recovered. I think this is all our guys. We only got 1 guy for now, and I'm gonna grow on guy, and he's a torn rotator cuff. That's hard to go through. I don't know. I guess length. What is that? 14 weeks. So he's more than likely out. I don't know. Is he out for good because he's a deal breaker? Because we're not a championship contender. What does he want to leave? Not quite sure what that means, but I think that's what it means. But I'm not 100% sure. So I think that means 14 weeks. So our injuries aren't looking too crazy. Maybe I'll try a free practice. That also could seem interesting. It's just regular practice. I mean, we could practice through a little bit, but I'm not going to. I might do that off camera. I don't know, boring. You guys want to watch it practice, but I mean, it could be interesting. Maybe another episode I'll try that, but I don't see anywhere to scout. And there has to be. You could scout people out of high school. I don't see it. I don't know. We're like almost at the bottom of our conference. Jesus. Well, that was interesting. I don't know about the scouting part. I might have to look at that and see if I can get back to that. But if there is something like that in this game, I do want to get on it and take a look at it maybe in the coming episodes. So if I find it, I'll get back to you guys. But for now, I don't see it. But for now, yeah, that'll wrap up our video. Just wanted to come out here with another college football 26 video. Yeah, definitely, like I was saying earlier, maybe if you guys for the new year, if you want to see other sports games like franchise-ish kind of series like this one, like with NHL 26 and like some other games, because I know they change every year, but just maybe with one specific game I'll focus on for a while. Then I'll kind of switch it like I did with Madden 24 over to 26. So we'll see how that goes. But definitely comment down below if you want to see it, because I think that'll be pretty interesting. And I was thinking about doing it, but yeah, whatever you guys want, feedback from the audience. I'll always take that as a priority, but definitely. But yeah, like I said, so we're gonna wrap it up here. So of course, regular feedback, like I was saying, the feedback on the video. Comment down below what you think I should do as offensive coordinator, any changes you think I should make suggestions. Like to see all that stuff, of course. Be sure to subscribe for more content. Like if you all stuff, Discord, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, links in the description. Yeah, back on track for the new year. Got a lot of cool stuff coming, including some of the things I was saying earlier. Hopefully, if you guys want to see that, but got a lot of more stuff coming other than that coming in the new year. So, yeah, stay tuned for all that. But for now, though, I will see you guys in the next video.